Hello students, welcome back to Trendy Achievers channel. In this video, I am going to give you a very important information that is on the structure of DNA. So, every BPC student, either first year or second year BPC students should have basic knowledge of DNA. Actually, what is DNA? What is the abbreviation of DNA? Where does it located? And its a chemical nature. What are the content, what are the components it consists of. So every BPC student should have the basic knowledge over this. And NEET and MSET level exams and even in the public exams of intermediate also this concept plays a very important role. Okay students, so in this video I am going to give you the basic idea and structure of DNA, that is nucleic acid type. So DNA, abbreviation of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. So nucleic acid, name itself showing that nucleic acid, it is a type of nucleic acid. So where does it present in the nucleus? Where does nucleus present in the cell? In the cell of plant cell and as well as animal cell also. So the nucleic acids are of two types, DNA and RNA. In this video I am going to give you information about DNA. So DNA, deoxyribose sugar. So deoxyribose nucleic acid, it consists of three components, and before that it is a macromolecule. Nucleic acids are, so this nucleic acid is a type of macromolecule. Macromolecule ante enti? These are the organic compounds that present in a living organisms or living bodies. So organic substances in the sense which consists of carbon compounds. So nucleic acids are of how many types? Two types. So DNA is a double helical, consists of double helical structure. This double helical structure proposed by Watson and Crick. And here if we observe the DNA structure, it consists of nucleotides and nucleosides. అసలు ఇవంటే ఏంటి? Nucleotides and nucleosides అంటే ఏంటి ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. So inside the DNA, if we observe, it consists of three components. They are nitrogen bases, phosphate group and sugar. As we are observing that DNA, D means for deoxyribose. So that sugar, type of sugar in DNA is deoxyribose sugar. If it is in the case of RNA, that is ribose sugar, or it is also called as 2-deoxyribose. అంటే ఏంటి? డిఆక్సిరైబోస్ షుగర్ అనేది 2 సెకండ్ కార్బన్ కి అటాచ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. సో what are the components in DNA structure? Nitrogen bases. So in nitrogen bases, again they are of two types, purines and pyrimidines. So purines again two types, adenine and guanine. Listen carefully students, there is a little confused if you won't listen properly. Pyrimidines again three types, they are cytosine, thymine and uracil. So ikkada uracil, in the case of RNA, instead of thymine uracil will be. So avi ela okkari chuddam. So purines enni rakalamma? The adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines are cytosine, thymine and uracil. Here Chargaff's rule is what? One purine should bind with one pyrimidine with hydrogen bonds. Any A bonds amma? Hydrogen bonds. Any hydrogen bonds undali? Adenine binds with thymine with the two hydrogen bonds. Then one more purine, that is guanine, should bind with the one more pyrimidine thymine. So guanine should bind with cytosine with the three hydrogen bonds. Okay students, let me explain once. Adenine should always ante enti? Oka purine oka pyrimidine ki bind avutundi. One more purine should bind with one more pyrimidine. Adenine should bind with thymine with the two hydrogen bonds. Guanine is binds with the cytosine with the three hydrogen bonds. ఎందుకు నేర్చుకోవాలి ఇవి మనం అంటే DNA స్ట్రక్చర్ రాసేటప్పుడు టు రైట్ ద బేస్ పేజ్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద nucleotide. It consists of Sugar, which sugar? As it is the DNA, deoxyribose sugar. So this is the deoxyribose sugar. And then nitrogen base. So this is the nitrogen base, thiamine phosphate. So this is the phosphate group. So if the nucleotide, if it consists of phosphate plus sugar plus nitrogen base, that is called as nucleotide. And then coming to the nucleoside, if it is in the case of nucleotides, what we say? Adenylic acid, guanylic acid, cytidyllic acid, thymidyllic acid, like that. If it is in the case of nucleosides, here a nitrogen base joins with the sugar. Here phosphate group miss. So that this is the important MSET bit term. So sugar plus nitrogen base is called as nucleoside. Here phosphate group going to be missed. So that nucleosides example are adenosine, guanosine, cytidine and uridine. So the very short questions ki chala important differences between nucleotides and nucleoside. Even in the MSET level question also a chance of asking. So this is the Chargaff rule.